Let's talk about stress. Stress affects us all at times. Sometimes it shows up as quiet worry. Other times it can feel more like a major setback is involved, or it's causing a major setback. But we're actually going to be joined now to discuss strategies for managing stress by naturopath Sheridan Genrich, sharing insights from her research and recent article in the Epoch Times. Sheridan, good to see you.
Good morning, Steph and Carrie.
Hi, Sheridan.
Yes.
Good to see you. Yeah, no, I want to jump in. I just want to ask, with stress, it seems like when it's hitting you, it comes all at the same time. So what habits can someone put in place to kind of claw that back a little bit, take some of the power back?
Yes, there are quite a few things because our body is wanting to feel safety, and that's what those signals of imbalance with stress are sending to our mind and our body. And really it starts obviously with eating well and maintaining good sleep. But I talk about those all the time, and there's other things like other strategies that are science-backed or without medications that can make a real difference. A couple being routines. So having a daily routine creates stability for your nervous system because our rhythms want to sync with nature. And so daylight is when we should eat and move, and then darkness sends a signal to sleep. Then there are other micro habits that you could try, like setting a timer so that you have pauses and micro pauses in your day, and use an alarm if you need to. But this is going to help you to have a break and reflect on what you're feeling. I suggest you breathe deeply at those moments and tune in to your emotional state. It's just a practice. Yeah, it's a practice called emotion labeling. And labeling alone actually sends safety, and then the breathing anchors those inner state shifts in your body. And obviously repetition helps.
Could we run through one of those things right now with you? How would you teach someone how to do this? So you might just throughout your day have a moment where you get an alert on your phone or something like that. And then what would you do?
Well, I would first of all breathe, because that is really helping you feel like what your body is like. Often we're in our heads, we're thinking too much. And being in front of TV, it's going to be something you practice a lot. Then checking in with, is your heart racing? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling comfortable where you are? Or do you want to reset for a moment? Because
so join us at home, folks. Okay. How are you feeling, Carrie?
Oh, I'm feeling the stress subside with the deep breathing.
I mean, it is true, even though I didn't feel particularly on high alert right now, but even just taking that moment to check in with yourself, give yourself that acknowledgement and just say, how you doing inside? That's quite nice. That calms. You can always get more calm than wherever you're at, I think. So that's a really nice thing. Any other practices? Yeah.
Some people want to move. So if we're sitting at a computer a lot and you've got stressful messages coming in through email or media, which also I suggest looking at positive media and inspiring content. But we can also take micro walks. So walk around the office, get outside if you can, because fresh air, sunlight, and movement send the endorphins of positivity into your body as well. There's other things I wrote about, like gratitude and just noticing the things that in your life that you're feeling appreciative of. This isn't just,
Sorry, do you know what's so funny about that? I do feel sometimes people can get the advice to have gratitude and feel that it's kind of glib or something, like it's like too old-fashioned or something. Maybe it's not effective. But how would you recommend someone implements this perhaps in a strategic way into their life so it becomes a habit?
Yes, I'm not a journal writer. I write for a living, so journaling gratitude lists was not going to work for me. I am someone that likes to embody gratitude. And so when I feel thankful of my, that's embodying gratitude is really nice. Also, some people are more verbal and they want to express. through their words, in maybe calling a friend or someone on the street, someone gives you a coffee, just thinking of other connections. And that's the other part that I wrote about. The social connections is really sending that signal of safety to our nervous system as well, because humans didn't survive as an isolated being and we're wired for belonging. And this is, the research is really solid on relationships that buffer stress and lower our cortisol levels.
Now, Sheridan, Mike Tyson would say everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So what do you do when you get overwhelmed by something? How do habits help you deal with the thing that feels like an emergency?
Yes, success leaves clues. That's what I would say. Things don't happen by accident. It seems like it's just a random occurrence. But I've noticed in practice and also inspiring talks that I listen to help me to get a new perspective. And it's practicing these things and then just seeing how different you actually feel, because we're all work in progress. And this is where, unless we actually apply these theories, it's just something like shelf help. And this is where the last one I mentioned in the article was about vulnerability as well. And that when we're trying to feel like our world will be perfect at some point, it's also setting us up for just an inability to cope. So I would try a few
clues. Success leaves clues. I love that. Thank you so much for all of your clues this morning. I'll be trying out some of those. Appreciate your time today, Sheridan Genrich.
Thanks.